No discussion. Just do what you understand. Move, spread and sit. Come to the end. Darshan, or not Darshan, what's your name? Danvin. Yeah. Work independently. Yeah. Yes, children. So now we'll discuss the answers before we move forward. So the first one is give one example each of the following. A polynomial of degree 1. A polynomial of degree 1. Can I give this example? Is this example correct, children? Online students, my example is X. Is it correct? My example is X plus. Online students, please answer. Please ask me if you don't understand. Now, examples can be different, but I can give you my examples to make you understand if you are right. I can give you my examples to make you understand you are right or wrong. Okay. Now see, my first example for this one is X. Now tell me if I'm right or wrong. I may be wrong. So tell me if I'm right or wrong. Is X a polynomial? Is X a polynomial?
Mom, I think it is wrong.
Okay.
Because
So
polynomial is more than one variable. No, ma'am.
Okay, no. Anirudhan says no. What about Hari?
Miss, no, Miss, is not a polynomial.
Okay, so online students say it's not a polynomial. My example is wrong. Yes, here. Anybody feels I'm right? Does anyone feel I'm right? Nobody. So then only I feel I'm right. And I'll tell you why I feel I'm right. Because a polynomial can have one or more non-zero terms. A monomial is a polynomial. What is a monomial? A monomial is a polynomial with one non-zero term. X is a polynomial. Polynomial does not mean many terms because poly means many. Poly means many. So we feel polynomial means many terms is a polynomial. No. What is a polynomial? If in very simple words, don't distract yourselves. Listen to me. Cap it. Hold your hands. So how sweet. No, don't do that. Yeah. So I said, what was I saying? Yeah. So we'll just recall the definition of a polynomial. What is a polynomial? In very, very simple words, the variables involved in the expression must have whole numbers. Whole number or whole numbers as their powers. If there's only one way, okay, let me tell you very slowly. You're looking at an expression. What are you looking at? You are looking at an expression. And then you are looking at the variables in the expression. You are not bothered about the numbers, the constants in the expression. You are not bothered because that does not define a polynomial. Don't look at the numbers, look at the variables. Then you look at the power of the variable or the variables. Everywhere the power or the powers of the variables must be whole numbers only. The power can be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, any whole number. If in an expression, the power of the variable involved is a whole number, or if there are many variables, or if you have many x terms, everywhere the powers must be whole numbers, then that expression is a polynomial. A polynomial can have one term, two terms, three terms, four terms, 100 terms, everything is a polynomial. What is the condition it should satisfy to be a polynomial? The condition to be called a polynomial is variable power should be whole number. That's all. Variable power should be a whole number. That's all it is. Very simple. We are complicating it. So now I'm writing X. X is an algebraic expression. And a polynomial, for that only one thing we will check. X is the variable, okay. Its power is 1. It's a whole number. It's a polynomial. A polynomial can have one or many terms. What is a monomial? It is a polynomial with one non-zero term. I've given you that. A monomial is a polynomial with one non-zero term, because you cannot write 0 and say it's a monomial. 0 is not a monomial because a monomial should have one non-zero term, not 0, non-zero term. So 0 is not a monomial. Now if I write 0 plus 0, it's not a binomial. And if I write 0 plus 0 plus 0, it's not a trinomial. A trinomial is a polynomial with 3 non-zero terms. Now I cannot write x plus 5 plus 0 and say it's a trinomial. 0 should not be there. A monomial is a polynomial with one non-zero term. A binomial is a polynomial with two non-zero terms. A trinomial is a polynomial with 3 non-zero terms. Now, when we say a linear polynomial, x is a linear polynomial. Why is x a linear? It is a polynomial because the power of the whole, the power of the variable is a whole number. Variable power should be a whole number. Okay, let me write like this. Variable power should be a whole number. Variable is raised to a whole number. Whatever variable x, y, z, whatever variable. When you look at the power, it should be a whole number, polynomial. What about the constants? They can be anything. They can be root 5, minus root 5, whatever, any real value. Constants can be anything. Don't look at the constants. Whether they are there, they are not there, it's okay. If it is there, if it is minus, plus, fraction, third, everything is fine. What matters is variable, power should be a whole number. It's a polynomial. There can be 1 term, 2 terms, 3 terms, 4 terms, 100 terms, everything is a polynomial. So now degree should be 1. Polynomial of degree 1. So the degree 1, x, the power is 1. So degree is 1. And see, so there are, in this example, you will have to satisfy two things. One is it should be a polynomial. Then it should be of degree 1. Two things you should, your example should satisfy two conditions. One is it should be a polynomial. The other is the degree should be 1. Okay, so it's a polynomial. Degree is 1. X. So this is an example. Now, tell me, okay, now all of you understood this. Now tell, so x can be an example. It's a polynomial of degree 1. This can be an example. Now I'm writing another example. I'm just putting a command, writing another example. Is this a polynomial, x plus y? So x plus y is a polynomial. Look at the variable x. What's the power? 1, whole number. Y, power, whole number, 1. Yeah, it's a polynomial. Is it linear? Power 1, power 1. Highest power is 1 only. So it's linear. The highest power is 1. So it's linear. Correct? Okay. Now if I write x, y, z, supposing I write x, y, z. It's a polynomial because the powers are all whole numbers. 1, 1, 1. What's the degree? The degree is not 1 because this is only one term. There's only one term. X, y, z is one term. In one term, if you have many variables, you must add their powers. See, now when we write x plus y plus z, this is one term, power 1. This is another term, power 1. This is another term, power 1. Here you should not add the powers because they are different terms. Don't add the powers here. Now within one term, see, this is one term. This is one term. And what are the powers? 1, 1, 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3. The degree of this polynomial is 3. The degree of this polynomial is 3, not 1. XYZ is a polynomial, but its degree is not 1. Its degree is 3. Its degree is 3. Why are you distracted? You do your work. Correct? All right. Now, if I write, so now read out your examples fast. Quickly, one example. 5 plus x. X plus 9. 6x plus louder. 9. Correct. அவளை ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் காதுங்க இல்ல நான் என்ன சொல்றேன் அடுத்த நீங்க ஏன் டிஸ்ட்ராக்ட் ஆறீங்கன்னு அவ்வளவுதான் ஓகே எஸ் எஸ் ஐ கான்ட் ஹியர் யூ நெக்ஸ்ட் கேர்ள் 107x minus okay okay 64x okay then after writing 64x why you said my x is wrong x plus 1 9y plus sorry z1 9z plus 10y sorry darling 9y plus 10y இல்ல இல்ல இப்படி இது கரெக்ட் எக்ஸாம்பிள் கரெக்டா இருக்கலாம் பட் இது சிம்பிளிஃபை பண்ணா 19y வரும் அதுதான் சிம்பிளிஃபை பண்ணா 19y வரும் finish Anirudh have you taken all the questions take down the questions and you can leave your father's come yeah I was telling you y plus 9y plus 10y yeah no I'm not saying this example is wrong but you should simplify it 19y all right and this is correct it is a polynomial of degree 1 how many have you finished Avanish how many sums have you finished 5 take the remaining 5 questions try it or you can do till somebody comes take you Dhanvin which one last one give your book come here Anirudh
I have talked. That one with many variables only I have doubts on. I don't know how to put it. So just
what is this question by the way what's the fourth question what is this x by 6 oh you're solving this one huh?
yeah ma'am that I don't know I put something else.
Okay, complete this. I'll share the answers. Complete it before you come to the next step, and then you can ask your doubts. Yeah, children. Understood? Yeah, see you. No, just then just turn on the light on the first switch. He has to pack his belongings. Yeah, children. Monomial of degree 0. Monomial of degree 0. It should be a monomial of degree 0. 1 minute. I didn't ask the online students. The first one, for the first one, what examples have you given? Aniruddin, what's your example for the first one? Yeah.
Given x plus 3.
Sorry?
Ma'am, I have given x plus 3, ma'am.
No, for the first one.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's the example for the first one?
X plus 3, ma'am.
X plus 3, correct. Pranav? Pranav?
Yes.
Niveda?
Mom, I wrote 5x plus 5.
Okay, correct. Pranav, I couldn't hear from you. Next one. Monomial of degree 0. Degree should be 0. Okay, correct, yeah. But a better one? A monomial of degree 0. Yeah. 80? Correct. Any constant you can give. The example can be any constant because the first thing is it should be a monomial. It should be a monomial meaning there should be only one term. Monomial meaning there should be only one term. And if that one term is x or y, then it is x to the power 1, y to the power 1. The degree will become 1. If you write, see, monomial, so we'll concentrate, monomial. So you'll write only one term x. No, but x is raised to the power 1. So it becomes, it's a monomial, but of degree 1. X is a monomial, only one term, but the degree is 1. Yes or no? But the degree should be 0. That means you write a constant. Yeah, x to the power 0 means you're writing 1. In your case, you're saying that is the only example. But I'm saying there are many examples. Sorry? No. I'm saying you give any constant as an example, like 45. Okay, for this one, you can give any real number as an example. Any real number, not 0. Any non-zero real number. Any non-zero real number. Any non-zero real number. The 0 is not an example because the degree of 0 is not defined. The degree of 0 is not defined. So 0 is not an example for this one. You can write any non-zero real. You can make a note of it. You can write any non-zero real number for the second one. That means you can write -4 √5. Degree 0, you can write any constant. Any constant. Now, if I write √5, it's correct because what defines the degree? The variable, not the constant. You cannot say 5 is 5 to the power half, so the degree is half. √5 means 5 to the power half, so the degree is half. No, the degree is not defined by the constant. It's defined by the variable. Degree is not defined by the constant. It's defined by the variable. Renu, what happened? So √5 is an example because √5 means √5 x to the power 0. Okay, 1 minute. Can I write √5 as √5 into 1, children? And what is √5 into 1? √5 into x to the power 0. No, anything to the power 0 is 1. Now, degree, you should look at the variable. What is the variable x? What's the power? 0. So, √5 is an example of a monomial of degree 0. Because √5 means √5 y to the power 0 or √5 z to the power 0. When there is no variable, you introduce the variable and raise it to the power 0 because z to the power 0 is 1. So √5 into 1 is √5 only. So the degree of √5 is not, okay, √5 is definitely 5 to the power half, but half is not the degree. Half is not the degree. The degree is √5 means √5 x to the power 0 and the degree is 0. So it's √5 is an example of a monomial of degree 0. You can write any constant but not 0. You can write any real number but not 0. Am I clear, children? Next one, a trinomial of degree 20. It should be a trinomial. That means there should be 3 terms. There should be 3 terms only. There should be only 3 terms. And the degree should be 20. Yes, Anirudh. No, Srivatsan. X to the power 20 plus. Correct. It's a trine. Z to the power 4. 2. Okay. Please check. Okay. In one variable? In only one variable? Yeah, fast. Very good. Okay, எல்லாரும் கஷ்டப்பட்டு நிறைய வேரியபிள்ஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க. ஓகே Okay, so fine. I'll just write one. X to the power 20 plus x to the power 19 minus 1. It's a trinomial, no? See, 1, 2, 3 terms. It's a trinomial. And what should be the degree? 20. What's the highest? Meaning, this is one term, this is one term. What's the power here? 20. What's the power here? 19. Which is the highest power? 20. So the degree is 20. Prenu, I'm not clear, Prenu. Okay. So this is an example. So like this, you can write many trinomials. So 3 terms should be there, and the degree should be 20. So plus y to the not. I'm not using many variables. I'll use only one variable, x. I'll use only one variable x, so I can just write whatever I feel like this. All right. So the conditions are 3 terms. Trinomial. So 3 terms. Degree 20. Everything is satisfied. All right. Okay. Yeah, online students. Hari Pranav, fill in the blanks. The polynomial has dash terms.
3 terms.
3 terms. It has 3 terms. So it is a based on the number of terms. It has 3 terms. So it is a so it's a yeah. You should not use a degree. It has 3 terms. So it's a trinomial. So it's a trinomial. Okay. Then the degree of the polynomial is
7. Miss 7.
yeah, correct.
Okay.
Hari Pranav, 7.
Yes, miss.
Aniruddhan, Niveda.
Ma'am,
Answer for this one.
ma'am, it's 7, ma'am.
Is it bold or is it fine? 7. So I have a different answer. This is one term. This is one term. This is one term. This is the variable. Or we are not concerned about the constants. Root 7, whatever it is, we're not bothered. E is the variable. Power is 7. So 7. D is the variable. Power is 1. C by 5 and all that. Oh, sorry. Here it is. 1 second. Sorry. I just went wrong here. I'm sorry. So here there are 2 variables. 1 and sorry, C and D. So 1 and 1. 1 plus 1, 2. Here also there are 2 variables, A and B. Power is 1 here. 1 plus 7, 8. Within a term, within one term, if you have more than one variable, you must add their powers. If you have x plus y plus z to the power 5 like this is one term, power 1. This is another term, power 1. This is another term, power 5. Here don't add. They're different terms. I'm saying within one term, if you have more than one variable, add the powers. So this one term, right? This one term and this one term, correct? Sorry. Finished? You finished? Yeah, okay, you can wait here. Meaning you tried all? Yeah. Yeah, I'll share the answers. Tonight I'll go home, I'll work. I'll share the answers. You check and we'll discuss it in the next class. Somebody's come? Yeah, you can go. Bye. You will stay here then. Who's come? For oh yeah. Okay. So what are the this is one term. What are the variables? A and B. A power 1, B 7. So 7 plus 1, 8. 1, 1. 1 plus 1, 2. Here only 7. Highest power is 8. So the degree of the polynomial is 8. The numerical coefficient of D is very good. The numerical coefficient of D is minus 1 by 5. Minus 1 by 5, correct? Yeah. Because what's the meaning of this one? Minus C by 5D means minus 1 by 5 CD. It's minus 1 by 5 CD. Minus 1 by 5 CD it is. So the numerical coefficient of D is minus 1 by 5. The literal coefficient of A is literal meaning letter. Literal meaning letter. Not the number, only the letter coefficient. The letter coefficient of A, where is A? This one, A. Is what? B to the power 7. The literal coefficient. Okay, we normally feel coefficient means munnadi irukadhu, illaya? Okay, so let me explain that. 3AB to the power 7. Now 3B to the power 7A. Both are correct, no? It's multiplication, so any order. Correct. Now this is A. Now A has 3 as a numerical coefficient. A has 3 as a numerical coefficient and B to the power 7 as a literal coefficient, meaning letter coefficient, letter, not the number, letter, literal. So the literal coefficient of A is B to the power 7. Yes or no? Yes or no? Now are you correcting your answers? Okay, then I'll share the slide. Okay, if you're not correcting, no problem, I'll share the answers later. So like that, you can check your examples till now. I think you should be able to guess if you've gone wrong or you're right here. Let's do the fourth one. Given this polynomial, the polynomial has dash terms, one term. And so it is a monomial. It's a monomial. There's only one term. It's a monomial. The degree of the polynomial is, now it's 4. In your book, it is 1. Yeah. What's the degree? 4. Yeah, because A to the power. Okay. So within the terms, sorry, within the term, if there is more than one variable, the powers are add pan. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 4. So the degree is 4. No, not that side. The degree is 4, correct? Okay, the degree is 4. So it's a biquadratic polynomial. Very good. It's a biquadratic polynomial. The numerical coefficient of C is root 5 by 8. The numerical coefficient. The literal coefficient of C. What is the literal coefficient of C? ABD. 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 No, we are used to that coefficient. So write it like this. Root 5 by 8 ABCD. Edoda coefficient C. The C kadasila pottu michadla munnadi edin. Not clear? I'm not clear. This one is not clear. Yes or no? No. Should I repeat this? Okay. Yeah. Online students can take a screenshot. Or I'll do one thing. Yeah. Here is the answer. I'll share these answers, children. For all these 4, I'll share the answers on WhatsApp. Okay. But online students can just have a look, or if you want, take a screenshot. Second answer, online students. I'll be sharing the answers on WhatsApp, but still you can take a screenshot if you want now. This is the next one. Yeah. So we had to do the third one in this first, right? Yeah. If a plus b plus c is 0 is given, we need to find the value of a square by bc plus b square by ac plus c square by ab. Correct? Or we are given that a plus b plus c is 0. Correct, children? Now, what is the common denominator? ABC, very good. ABC. You can also take a square, b square, c square, but that's not needed. Like, what's the LCM of 4 and 8? 8 itself is LCM. You can also take 16. You can also take 32. The least common multiple of 4 and 8 is 8. But you can also take any other common multiple, 16, 32, 40, whatever. You'll get the same answer. But the least common multiple is 8. For 4 and 8, the least LCM is 8. In the same way for AB, BC and AC, the least common multiple is ABC. That's enough. You can also take a square, b square, c square, a cube, b cube, c cube, a to the power 4, b to the power 4, c. You can take so many common multiples. You can take a, b square, c cube. All these are common multiples. There should be a, b, c. Minimum a, b, c should be there. You can raise them to any power. Minimum a, b, c should be there. It's like minimum 8 should be there. You can multiply 8 with anything and write that as a common denominator. Minimum 8. For 4 and 8, the minimum multiple should be 8. Correct? The common denominator. But you can multiply 8 by any number like 8 2s are 16, 8 3s are 24, 8 4s are 32. You can write anything. But minimum is 8. In the same way, the minimum is ABC. You can write ABC with any power. A square, b square, c square, a square, b cube, d, c to the power 4. Anything you can write. All that are common denominators, but this is the least common denominator. This is the least common denominator. So now, I'll just write it. All right. Okay. Now, இங்க என்ன இருக்கு BC தானே இருக்கு. அப்ப எதால மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணோம் A. இங்க AC இருக்கு. So multiply by B. இங்க C. Correct? Then it becomes A square into A is A cubed plus B square into B is B cubed plus C square into C is C cubed. Now, it's given that A plus B plus C is 0. Then what is A cube plus B cube plus C cube? No. It's given that A plus B plus C is 0. Online students, if complete the identity, If A plus B plus C is 0, then A cube plus B cube plus C cube is equal to? Why no response from the online students? Hari Pranav, Anirudhan. Niveda, yeah, Niveda. No, Niveda, actually you're responding. I'm just like checking with the other boys. Hari Pranav and Anirudhan, use the emoji, raise your hand. Okay, so you're there, but maybe, okay, fine. Hari Pranav, very good, okay. You can see my screen, right, children? Every time I'm talking, my screen is shared. If you find me talking without seeing anything on your screen, please, like remind me or tell me to share my screen. So if A plus B plus C is 0, then A cube plus B cube plus C cube is equal to what? 3ABC. Why are you just looking like this at me? You said 3ABC. Yes, only you said. Even you said, very good. Okay. If A plus B plus C is 0, then A cube plus B cube plus C cube is equal to 3ABC. 3ABC, correct? Okay, so should I write 3ABC here, children? Question A plus B plus C is 0. Question 3. Okay. If A plus B plus C is 0, that's a conditional identity. Then A cube plus B cube plus C cube is 3ABC, no? That's what instead of A cube plus B cube plus C cube in the numerator, I'm writing 3ABC by ABC. So ABC gets cancelled. So the value is 3. So the answer for this one, then it is 3. The answer is 3. Take down, children. You'll have to show the steps. Please write down. MCQ. Done, children? All of you? Okay. What was the next one? Fourth one, no? Fifth one. Yeah, who's worked the fifth one? Very good. Nobody else? No problem. We are learning. I just asked if anybody has worked. Okay. So for the fifth one, we are given a square plus, what's your answer? 67. Okay, somewhere behind I have the answer. No. 67, no? Okay. Now, a square plus 1 by a square is given to us as 18. And we need to find a cubed minus 1 by a cube. We have to find a cube minus 1 by a cube. For this, you need the value of a minus 1 by a. To find a cube minus 1 by a cube, you need the value of a minus 1 by a. And that you should find using a square plus 1 by a square. The value of a minus 1 by a, you should find using a square plus 1 by a square, because that's what is given to you. So using a square plus 1 by a square is equal to 18, you should find the value of a minus 1 by a. And then using that, you can find a cube minus 1 by a cube. So what you should do is you should first, so let this remain. Okay. Now, what do you want to find? You should find a minus 1 by a. See, we have to find a cube minus 1 by a cube. For that, we need the value of a minus 1 by a. You should find a minus 1 by a using a square plus 1 by a square. So for that, what you should do is write a minus 1 by a. You square it by yourself and you write the identity. What is it? A square plus, minus 2 into b, or you can write a square plus b square. B square minus 2 into a into b. So a minus 1 by a the whole square is equal to a square plus 1 by a square minus 2. So a minus 1 by a the whole square is equal to a square plus 1 by a square is 18. This is given 18 minus 2. So a minus 1 by a the whole square is equal to 16. So a minus 1 by a is equal to the square root of 16, which is 4. Correct? Very good. Very good. You also got it. Very good. Now, using this, you should find a cubed minus 1 by a cube. So for that, you cube this. Cube this one. Now, we got a minus 1 by a is equal to 4. Cube this one on both the sides. A minus 1 by a, the whole cube is equal to 4 cube. What is a minus 1 by a, the whole cube? What is a minus b, the whole cube? A cubed minus b cubed. Okay, அது எழுதலாம். Minus 3ab. A minus b. A cube. For numerical sums, use this identity. A cube minus b cube minus 3ab. 3ab is 3a into 1 by a. 3ab into a minus b. A minus b the whole cube is equal to a cubed minus b cubed. See the board, all of you. Minus b cubed minus 3ab into a minus b is equal to 64. So a cubed minus 1 by a cubed. A and a will get cancelled. Minus 3 into what is a minus 1 by a? 4 is equal to 64. So a cube minus 1 by a cube minus 12, 3 for the 12 is equal to 64. So a cube minus 1 by a cube is equal to 64 plus 12. You went wrong somewhere? நீங்க அந்த 4 மறந்துட்டீங்களா? அதாவது 3ab போட்டு that's it. Okay, so a cube minus 1 by a cube is equal to 76. Correct? Did you say 76? You said 4, but then you didn't say 76. Okay. Oh, so you were not able to proceed. There you should take out 3ab common. அதெல்லாம் தேவையில்லை, டைரக்டா அதை எழுதிடலாம். Yeah, please take down, children. All of you. You can correct your mistake. Others, please take it down. Now this Thursday, I think, will be a holiday for all of you, right? Okay, no problem. I've shared some video. I've shared a video. I've shared the playlist on coordinate geometry. So next class is test on coordinate geometry. Watch the videos before you come to the next class. I've already shared the playlist. I think it has only 2 videos. 2 or 3 videos, that's all. I've shared the playlist link of the chapter coordinate geometry. Please watch it before you come to the next class on Friday. On Friday will be your test meaning we'll practice in the class. Okay, will be a practice session on coordinate geometry. Now your question will be, you didn't teach at all. How can we practice? It's in the recording. You can watch it so that you can directly practice. You already watched. Okay, very good. So you're ready. So next, I also shared for linear equations. So start watching that one by one. So directly we'll be practicing questions on linear equations. Yeah, why did you miss the last class? Testa school la. இல்ல டெக்ஸ்ட் பண்ணுவோம் எனக்கு கிளாஸ் மிஸ் பண்ண வரலன்னா நீங்க எனக்கு டெக்ஸ்ட் பண்ணுவோம். இப்ப போன கிளாஸ் என்ன நடந்ததுன்னு எப்படி தெரியும் உங்களுக்கு? So ask me for the recording. நீங்க ஒரு கிளாஸ் மிஸ் பண்ணீங்கன்னா எனக்கு எதுக்கு மிஸ் பண்ணீங்கன்ற மெசேஜ் போட்டு ரெக்கார்டிங் கேட்கணும். நீங்க கேட்டா நான் அனுப்பிச்சு விடுவேன் உங்களுக்கு ரெக்கார்டிங்க பார்த்து அது என்ன இருக்கோ அதை எழுதிட்டு அடுத்த கிளாஸ் போறணும். புரியுதா? Done, children? Yeah. Who's it? 1 minute? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Done? So we are given a square plus 1 by a square. Using a square plus 1 by a square, you can find a plus 1 by a or a minus 1 by a also. You can find a plus 1 by a or a minus 1 by a. You need to find a plus 1 by a to find a cube plus 1 by a cube. You need to find a minus 1 by a to find a cube minus 1 by a cube. Which is the other one? 6, huh? Yeah. Anirudhan, you wanted to know the 6th one?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, because for me, A is coming minus 23, ma'am.
Yeah, we'll see that. F of x is equal to, read out loudly. Why do you bite your nails?
X above 4. X above B. X 3 x square. A plus 9x plus 3a minus 6.
Not factor. Leaves remainder 19 when divided by x plus 1. Okay, so we are given an information They're not asking you to find the remainder. The remainder is given when f of x is divided by x plus 1. The remainder is 19. Okay. When f of x is divided by x plus 1, the remainder is 19. So equate x plus 1 is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 1. So f of minus 1 is equal to 19. This is very important. You should write this. F of minus 1 is equal to what is the remainder? 19. You must write the remainder here. F of minus 1 is equal to 19 is given. Now substitute. Minus 1 to the power 4, minus 2 into minus 1 the whole cube. You should not put minus 1 for a. 3a minus 7 is equal to 19. Now, minus 1 to the power 4 is 1, correct? Now, should you do minus into minus plus? No. You must write this minus as it is, 2 as it is. Minus 1 the whole cubed is minus 1. Write that. Plus 3 into 1. Simplify the powers. Now, minus into minus plus 9. Plus 3a minus 7 is equal to 19. So now 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 9 plus 3a minus 7 is equal to 19. So 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 9, 15, 15 minus 7, 8. And on the other side, 3a is equal to 19 minus 8. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So 3a is equal to 11. A is equal to 11 by 3. Yes or no, children? All of you got this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So what's the value of A? 11 by 3. The value of A is 11 by 3. So what is the polynomial then? So f of x is equal to since A is 11 by 3, f of x is one. I'll show you that slide 1 minute. So f of x is equal to what is it? Read it fast. X to the power fast. X power 4.
Minus 9x plus 3a minus.
So now that is equal to x to the power 4 minus 2x cubed plus 3x squared minus 9x plus 3 into 11 by 3. Because A is given, meaning A we found 11 by 3 minus 7. So that is equal to x to the power 4 minus 2x cubed
Plus minus 9x plus 11 minus 7.
all right. This is only f of x. Now the next question is you find the remainder when it is divided by x plus 2. You should find the remainder. So x plus 2 is equal to 0. X implies x is equal to minus 2. You should find f of minus 2. What is the f of minus 2? F of minus 2 is minus 2 to the power 4 minus 2 into minus 2 the whole cubed plus 3 into minus 2 the whole squared minus 9 into minus 2 plus 4. Yeah, 16 minus 8 plus 3 into 4 plus 18 plus 4. 16 plus 16 plus 12 plus 18 plus 4. 32, 42, 44, 54, 64, 66. Correct? Nobody got it right? Did you get the answer? You couldn't find A. Did you find A? You got a different answer for A. You didn't do it. No. Okay, so you worked it like this, but didn't get the right answer. You didn't do it. A கண்டுபிடிக்க முடியல. நீங்க A கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டீங்க. A கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டு இது you found f of -2, but you did not simplify correctly. Very good. Online students.
Mom,
What's
I
it, sir?
found the A, but Mom, I found the A, but when simplifying, I made a mistake, Mom.
Okay, okay. Good, okay. Good for getting the value of A. 32, what did I say? 32, 42, 44, 54, 64, 66. Yeah, right on. All of you learned, taken tests also on polynomials in school, right? Yeah. Over. Maritza? Yes or no? Renu? Yes. Have you all learned how to factorize using the factor theorem? That is finding 1, 0 and then performing the long division. You've done it? Who was that who said there is no long division at all? ஒரு வாட்டி ஒரு தப்பு பண்ணதுக்கு போட்டு ஒரு கிளாஸ்லயும் நானும் சொல்றேன் ஒரு வாட்டி தப்பு பண்ணதுக்கு நான் உங்களை ஒரு வாட்டியும் இல்ல அன்னைக்கு நீங்க எழுந்திருச்சு வந்து இங்க நின்று எங்க ஸ்கூல்ல லாங் டிவிஷன் கிடையாதுன்ட்டாங்க சிந்தட்டிக் டிவிஷன் எனக்கு அப்படியே அப்ப my profession is a lie. I was like my entire profession is a lie. Oh, so the teacher said that, is it? New teacher for your school, but he's old for mathematics. What is hard? Hard should be replaced with time consuming. Long division is time consuming, it's not hard. Yeah. Synthetic division is only for MCQs. 2 marks? Only for 1 mark. If you want, you can use synthetic division to save time. Otherwise, no synthetic division. Only long division. Huh? Huh? Also taking 12th and 11th. Oh. Done, online students? Finished writing this one? Yeah. Anirudhan,
Ma'am.
your question is answered?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Done once? Yeah, complete. Okay. My brain was very quiet today. The recent none of the test in the marks. See, all of you must, like in the class, it's sometimes we don't want to share our marks. We want to share if we got full marks or close to full marks. Otherwise, we don't want to share, right? Because we're scared others will judge us. Yeah, it's okay. I'll not force you to say, but you can share your marks on WhatsApp with me. You can share any difficulty you're facing. There are children who have other, like now the recordings which I shared with you on coordinate geometry and and coordinate geometry and linear equations was requested by some of the students who have these two chapters for their portions. So I have last year's recordings. If you ask something, I can share. If I have, I'll share. Or in your question paper, some question which you don't know the answer, take a picture and your question paper itself you should share with me on WhatsApp. Every time you finish your test or whatever, when you get a question paper from school, it can be revision, it can be homework, it can be anything. Just share the picture with me on WhatsApp. Your marks you have to share on WhatsApp with me. It's okay if you get less, more, it's okay. Share it with me. Any difficulty you're facing, share it on WhatsApp with me. Because in this class, I cannot ask you, and do that, right? So here it's a common thing. What we do is common. It should be useful for everybody. So we do only math. So anything else related to school homework, school test, school marks, share on WhatsApp with me. All right? Yeah, now anybody wants to share your marks? If a recent time your exam school, how much you scored? 38 on 40. Your portions? Sit down. Why do you get up? Sit down. Oh. Polynomials. அப்புறம் இன்னொரு இருக்கு அவ்வளவுதானா இந்த மூணு தானா 38 on 40 நீங்க 35 and 35 on and a half on 40. Okay, different sections both of you. Same section, huh? Oh, so you're the highest in your class? No, there's a 40 on 40. Only one section for 9th, huh? 4 sections for 9th standing. Okay. Others? நீங்களும் இப்ப லீவ் போட்டீங்களே எக்ஸாம் ஸ்கூல்ல என்ன how much you scored in maths? அப்புறம் சொல்றீங்களா 10க்கு? Okay. Recent test score. Don't சொல்லு இப்ப ரீசெண்டா என்ன நடந்தது? Out of? Where's your question paper? So அந்த பேப்பர் தானா அப்ப we had அந்த volumes and surface area and போன வருஷம் பண்ணாத volumes and surface area இந்த வருஷம் பண்ணி last year your school didn't teach you volumes and surface area, right? Correct. There you lost marks. It's very easy when we do it here. Correct. Anybody else here? Okay, share on WhatsApp, children. You take holiday in Kaveri Global every time you have tests, no? Yeah, your school always conduct tests. And they'll also give you some important questions to practice, right? அது மட்டும் படிச்சிட்டு வாங்கன்னு அதாவது அது மாதிரி தான் இருக்கும் அப்ப நீங்க அதே தான் பண்ணிட்டு இருப்பீங்க அந்த क्वेश्चंसலயே போட்டு பார்த்து yeah so how much you got on 40? How many tests have you finished so far? 2. First test on 40. Okay. Renu? Okay, adani kaamchi or paper. Oh, okay. Aragamani? காதே கேட்கல எனக்கு 30 31. So the 9 marks தெரியலையா இல்ல என்ன portions அது? Okay, online students completed this? Yeah,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
must have.
Yes,
What's the
ma'am.
next one? Yeah, what's the next one? Which is the next question, children? 8.
Eighth
Yeah, what's
question.
answer for the what's answer for the 8th one? Don't know? Eighth answer. யாரும் ட்ரை பண்ணிருக்கீங்களா? ஷேர் பண்றீங்களா? இல்ல நம்ம பண்ணலாமா இப்போ? We'll do it now? Okay. So y plus 1 by y into y minus 1 by y into y square 1 plus 1 by y square into y to the power 4 plus 1 by y to the power 4. Is this correct? Okay. Now multiply these two first. Y is a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. Write the rest of it as it is. எதெல்லாம் மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணலையோ அதெல்லாம் அப்படியே எழுதிடணும். இதெல்லாம் அப்படியே வந்துடும். Correct? First step புரிஞ்சுதா? Multiply this. A plus b into a minus b is a squared minus b squared. So y squared minus 1 by y squared. The rest of it, write it as it is. Now multiply these two. This is again of the form a minus b into a plus b. What is a there, Prenu? Loud. What is a? B. 1 by y squared. So what is again a minus b into a plus b? A squared minus b squared. Correct? What should I write in the bracket? Y square. Bracket kulla y square. Inga 1 by y square. Very good. So either, and then what is not used? Yeah, y power 4 plus 1 by y power 4. Now this one is multiply the powers. Y to the power 4 minus 1 by y to the power 4 into y to the power 4 plus 1 by y to the power 4. Now again it's of the form a minus b into a plus b, wherein a is y to the power 4 and b is 1 by y to the power 4. So this again a square minus b square, a square minus b square. So இங்க உள்ள a எழுதணும். This is a and this is b. This is b. So what's answer? Multiply the powers. Because numerator 1 square is 1 only. Numerator 1 square is 1 only. So you just leave it. Write down, children. Got this? Okay, very good. No, you already worked it? Oh, very good. None? Okay. That's all, no? In this, all right, next. Yeah, do this one. Do third one. Try the third one. Oh, sure, sure. What happened? Oh, yeah, I'll turn it off. Yeah. Yeah. What's answer? Zeros. Done, online students? Got the answer for the third one?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, what are the values of A and B?
Ma'am, A is equal to 2, B is equal to 0.
A is to B is 0, is it? Okay. Okay, we'll see. Which one? Okay, third one. Read out f of x for me. Two x cube. 1 second. Minus 5x squared.
Plus ax plus b.
And what is given? X minus.
Ax is equal to 3.
So x is equal to 2 is a root of f of x. Okay, that means what? If it's a root, it is a, that means if it's a root, when you find the value of, okay, if it is a root, when you find the value of f of 2, x is equal to 2, no? So instead of x is, sorry, f of x, instead of x, when you use 2, the value of the polynomial will become 0. That's the meaning. Root means we have f of x. X is equal to 2, right? So when you use 2 in place of x, the value of the polynomial will be 0. That is the meaning of root. Similarly, x is equal to 0. That means when you find the value of f of 0, it will be 0. When you find the value of the polynomial is f of x. There are two values for x, 2 and 0. In the polynomial, in place of x, when you use 2, the value of the polynomial will become 0. And again, in the polynomial, in place of x, if you use 0, x kala 0 and substitute panna, the value of the polynomial will be 0. Okay, x is equal to 2 is a root of f of x. That means f of 2 is this means f of 2 is 0. The value, this is not remainder or something. This means the value of f of 2 is 0. That means f of 2 is equal to 0. So how do you find f of 2? 2 into 2 cubed minus 5 into 2 square plus a into 2 plus b is equal to 0. You should put this is equal to 0. That's why I always construct the equation and then work with that equation. Okay. So what's the answer? 16 minus 20 plus 2a plus b is equal to 0. Minus 4 plus 2a plus b is equal to 0. 2a plus b is equal to 4 is the first equation. Now, what is the other thing given? It's given that x is equal to 0 is a root of f of x. This means the value of f of 0 is 0. When x is 0, the value is 0. That means what? F of 0 is equal to 0, which means 2 into 0 cubed plus minus minus 5 into 0 squared plus a into 0 plus b is equal to 0. So the 0 minus 0 plus 0 plus b is equal to 0. Everywhere 0. So that means b is equal to 0. Now substitute this in 1. Substitute b is equal to 0 in 1 or in equation 1. In equation 1. So what do you get? 2a plus 0 is equal to 4. Okay, plus b. Okay, is equal to 4. So 2a plus 0 is equal to 4. 2a is equal to 4. A is equal to 4 by 2, which is 2. All right. Okay, so polynomials will keep doing like this. We have not finished. When I said on Friday we are going to do coordinate geometry, doesn't mean I've finished polynomials. I have more papers on polynomials. We'll do this and simultaneously start coordinate geometry. So somewhere we'll finish polynomials, then we'll start linear equations. All right. Now I'll just give you a few questions as homework. Any homework was given in the last class? I normally don't give homework. Before COVID, that is before 2018 and all, you know, we used to get, meaning children had weekly assignments and weekly tests. They were able to manage. Today, I don't know why you're busy, right? With school homeworks, whatever. If I give you homework, I really wonder if you can complete it. I don't know. Nowadays, it's become like that. I see children very busy with their schoolwork. You don't find time to do homework. So I don't want to pressurize children. I have a lot of material. See, if you want me to give, if you want homework, you request me. I have loads and loads on my laptop. I can just, it's just, you know, like 1 or 2 presses away. I just press and it's going to come to you. But I don't want to burden children like that, you know, when you do, I know I can make sure that you people are busy with other subjects, something or the other. You have time only to attend the class. So what is homework for you is practice whatever we have worked in today's class. Go through that, revise that. That itself is homework. If you feel, you know, you're not getting assignments, I want assignments to practice and all that, you request me, I'll share it with you. So I'm not giving. There are now some here only. Now his brother, your brother, Renu's sister was here. Oh, her brother was here. Yeah, her sister was here. Her sister was here. So, like that only I get students. Your brother or sister studied here and then they come here. So mostly for me, it's word of mouth only. I don't do a lot of advertisement and all that. It doesn't work for me. So they had a lot of homework. Like her sister's batch and all, so much of homework we used to have. Every week we had tests and all that. They were able to manage. But I don't give because. And before 2015, it was a different story. The class itself was so fast and because children learn something in school. Nowadays, sometimes it's not clear in school. So you learn only in tuition. Before 2015, it used to be still faster, my class. Meaning I'll go at a faster rate. Explaining itself was faster. But now I'm actually paced down. I've paced down because I can sense that children need detailed explanation. So I'm going slow actually. Sensing the kind of, you know, like that's what is happening in schools now is what I feel. And I'm right. Well, I'll just give you these few sums as homework. I think I'll share it on WhatsApp. I'll circle it. I'll share the pictures. I'll circle the questions which you should try at home as homework. Very few I'll give you because you have the Thursday in the middle. Okay, so complete it. So when you come to the class on Friday, complete these homework answers, plus watch the recording on coordinate geometry. Otherwise, you cannot do the revision on Friday. All right. All right, online students. I hope you all got the instructions. That's it for today's session, children. Thank you so much. You may leave the call.
Thank you, ma'am.
Anybody wants to take down this answer can stay back and take it down. Or online students can take a screenshot of this and complete it. Thank you, children. Good night.
Thank you.
Good night. Good night.
The recorded section of triangles.
Triangles, congruent triangles? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I have it. I'll check. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see. This two.